I'm here to promote the construction industry and invite and attract more people to enter this industry, without which we won't have homes, schools, bridges, and overall infrastructure. Next on my list is demolition. Yes, you heard it right. Not constructing, not building, demolishing. What is demolition? The term demolition refers to tearing down or taking apart structures and buildings. For small and simple buildings, such as 2- or 3-story buildings or houses, the process is very simple. It's manual or mechanical. Larger and taller and more complex buildings often require use of a wrecking ball or use the building implosion method, which heavily relies on explosives. This method is very reliable, and the collapse of a tall building usually takes only a few seconds. But the downside to that method is usually takes weeks or months to prepare that structure for that method. I'd like to review the process of demolition with you. Surveying, building and structure survey. Removal of hazards. Personnel with special qualifications would be called upon to remove such materials from site. Examples of these kind of hazardous materials include radioactive materials, asbestos minerals, electrical wirings, and objects that are contaminated by petroleum or other dangerous chemicals. A detailed demolition plan is prepared right after removal of hazardous material. The plan is usually consists of demolition procedure, safety measures taken during the demolition, the method of handling debris, and a timetable needed for the entire process to be completed. Briefing for safety measures. In this part of the planning process, all the workers, supervisors, and people that are involved would be debriefed about potential hazards during demolition. What are the various demolition methods and types? Here are some examples of demolition methods. Interior demolition. In this method, the interior of the structure is taken apart while the exterior is usually preserved. Selective demolition. In this method, only selected interior or exterior parts of the structure are being taken apart, while the rest of the structure and its corresponding areas are preserved. Dismantling or deconstruction. In this method, the structure is being carefully dismantled for the purpose of keeping and preserving the material and components for reuse or refurbishment. Total demolition. In this method, the entire structure is taken apart with no intention to keep or reuse any components of the structure. It can be done mechanically or by a controlled building implosion. Multiple types of equipment are being used in demolition process. Some of them are sledgehammers, regular hammers, crowbars, L-bars, Burke bars, excavators, bulldozers, wrecking balls, and high-reach excavators, which can reach up to 300 feet. Issues commonly faced during demolition process. A demolition project, no matter how simple or complex it is, will always require careful planning. During the process, the personnel need to exercise extreme caution, because no matter how prepared they think they are, issues could still surface if there are any overlooked processes. One of the issues could be hazardous chemicals. These concerns arise if the structure that's being taken down located in the industrial area. Pipes or tanks containing chemicals could be stored underneath of the building and may cause delays during the demolition process if left unnoticed or totally neglected. Some of the issues could be in regards to surrounding areas. It takes extra planning if the structure to be demolished is located within a densely packed neighborhood area. Some of the issues are noise concerns. It could be close to a hospital or retirement home or senior home, or places where quietness is preferred. The vibration of some of the tools may interfere with some of the medical equipment in the hospital. Another issue we face could be asbestos. This could be a concern when the structure being demolished was built in a time where the asbestos was still in widespread use. Issues with laws regarding the conservation. The example is a building or structure of historical interest, like heritage homes. As you can see, there's so much happening on demolition site. It's vibrant and dynamic with many moving parts. And I love it because that's where money is. And that is where the fun is. One may ask, what are the wages for demolition workers? And I would say that it could vary from location, experience, and employer. In BC, $20 on the low end and $35 to $40 on the high end. Again, don't quote me on this. This is year 2022. We're going into 2023, and those are the wages at the moment. For education and qualifications, you can get informal on-the-job training from experienced workers on site. You would have to learn tools, equipment, equipment, scaffolding, and machinery, while you're doing unskilled labor, which will include carrying the material and learning how to be effective in this trade. Because of the use of light and heavy equipment, you may want to take the apprenticeship program offered by your company or a union, and it might take you 3 to 4 years to complete these types of programs. I'm so proud to say that I have met and worked with so many great demolition workers in my construction career. Their knowledge and speed, how methodically they can deconstruct and demolish a structure or building, was impressive. If you're a person who has a passion for construction, or demolition in this case, and want to be a great demolition worker, earn more money, and serve your community, make the decision right now and join this trade. Let us help you to map out your career path, have you to earn top dollar while you become a construction legend. If you're a demolition company and are interested in partnering up with us to promote your company and attract more people into this trade, then reach out to us and let's have a Q&A session to see how we can help you out. Folks, I see a huge gap that needs to be filled, and only working hand in hand we can achieve the desired and the beneficial goal for the construction industry. We need more qualified people to keep building our cities and countries, and I trust that we can do it. Join us today and build your skills up with our world-class safety training.